everybody. Welcome to another Lead In with Lorne. And the message and the theme for this week's Lead In is a nudge into renewal, an intentional nudge into the renewal zone. You know, the question is, when is too much just darn well too much? And we've got tremendous capacity to take on a lot. And, you know, frankly, sometimes we're surprised at what we can handle. And when I go around talking to people anywhere in all places, the general reaction I get from people is, man, I am full up. I'm so busy. People even start to use the word like, you know, I'm just saturated. I just got a lot. And, you know, so people get into kind of what I call the performance zone. They're zipping along, they're knocking things off, they're getting stuff done, they're going from one thing to another. But then, you know, something happens either at work or often personally. You know, it's just one thing after another, and they slip into this anxiety zone. And if they're there too long without renewing, they will have bad things will happen to them personally. They're just not because they want to, they will just get sick or something will happen. So we need to be mindful of that. Work and life is so fully integrated these days. And I'll tell you a little story. A couple of years ago, someone I deeply cared about working for me, I happened to be aware this person was just pounding out one thing after another, just really important work that this person was doing. And then happened to run into a buzzsaw of personal stuff. One darn thing after another. You know how that law of three almost happened. Someone passed away, someone got sick, a pet died, and I'm going, holy cow. And all of a sudden that person is, you can see them. You can just see them kind of sitting off into this anxiety zone around. You know, there's some indicators, right? Not being as crisp, or, you know, just like pounding the way through, or almost like taking on even more. And so like, and when you check in, it's like, I'm fine, I'm good, I can handle it, I just need a good night's sleep or whatever it is. But really, that's not the case. That's when, if you can, you need to intervene in a constructive, respectful, loving way and nudge them into the renewal zone. If you're a leader, you have the ability to do that. You don't need any holiday time. You don't need any, just, you've got the ability. You don't need to go fill out paperwork. Nudge them into some form of way of renewing that really makes sense for them, that really can work for them. It could be just even a spa day, or it could be just one day of nothing, and just, or maybe a couple days. But people need to renew so they can get back up into a more manageable way in that performance zone. And then just be sharper in terms of their senses and everything else. If you're a team member and you don't have the ability to kind of do that because, you know, it's not your role to do it, be there for that person. You know, sometime when someone's in that spot, and don't just say how you doing and then walk by. Check in more deeply. Sit with that person for a little bit. You know, just, you know, take that person for a coffee. You know, be there. And you know, in a caring and loving kind of way. All of us need that sometime. We don't know when we kind of slip over into that anxiety zone, and not all of us have people around us who are care or self-aware enough to help us with that. So that's your opportunity, your challenge this week. Nudge someone into a renewal zone and be there for them, and be aware where you are. Be aware where you are. Thanks, everybody. Look forward to seeing you again next week. And thanks, as always, for joining us on our socials. Thank you for all the compliments on our new website. And just thank you for always helping us renew, because you bring us energy. Thanks. Bye for now. And see you next week.